Okay, today we're going to run our first Node.js Unikernel on Google Cloud. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to set up this environment variable. It's called Google Application Credentials. And what this is going to do is point to our Google Cloud service key. So you need one of these made. You should also create a project in Google Cloud, which you can find up here. This one's called prod 1033. So we create that, and then I'll show you what we're going to be working with here. We open up example.js, simple Node.js server. It's listing on port 80 just to kind of be simple here and not do anything. And then we have this little config.json file, and in it we set our project ID. We set a bucket that we created to store our images in, set some memory, and then obviously load the file. So let's go ahead and create the image. What this is going to do is actually create a disk image on Google Cloud, and it's going to store it in this bucket that we created, and it was -deploy. So we do create and config JSON, and then we're going to specify the node package that we want, which is 11.5.0. Then we're going to give it a name. I'm going to say node 4. And finally, we're going to pass it this argument of x.js, which is example.js. All right, so this should create our image. So let's go ahead and do this, unless I screwed anything up. And so we'll say, hey, it found this bucket that we're going to store the image in, and then it's going to start creating this image. Now, it's already uploaded it, but what it'll do is it'll take a little bit of time for Google to actually create the actual image. Keep in mind that this is not creating a Linux image. This is creating a GCE image that you can actually boot on Google Cloud. And so it'll take a little second, but okay, there it is. So it says that we created node 4 image. Let's go ahead and try to boot that. This one's going to be a lot faster. So new, and say we want it in this project, and then we're going to say node 4. All right, so what we're going to do now is actually spin this image up. We uploaded it to the bucket, and we created a disk image. Now we're going to actually spin it up. Once again, it's going to sit here and monitor and see once it's created, and it'll let us know, and that way we can go ahead and check it out. All right, so it said that it succeeded. And if we go back to this page, you can see that our node page is here. I'm just going to refresh it and get our public IP. All right, so Google Cloud has wisely suggested that we use TLS for this. Obviously, we're not in this case, just to keep things simple. But we open that up. We're just going to adjust this real quick to kind of show you what's going on. And it says, "Hello world." I think that other message you saw was cached from a different instance. But you can see that this node program is working. In fact, if we go to the serial console, we can click on this ID here, go to serial. All right, and so you can kind of see that we actually booted. This is our local IP. Now it's listening. Anyways, that was your first Node.js Unikernel on Google Cloud. Thanks. Bye.